those harder losses you've had all season, do you think?
Anytime you get one out away from beating Verlander one night and Scherzer the next day, it's a tough loss. But I love the way our guys battled, and we came up short.
What have you seen from Jerome? He hasn't thrown consecutive scoreless outings since April. Have you seen anything consistently with him?
Just a lot of balls up in the zone, and you look at that situation today. I made the decision to bring in our best reliever in the 8th inning with the heart of their lineup coming up, with the thought process of we may get to the 9th and there's nothing to save. And Qualls came in, did a great job. We were not able to close it out in the 9th inning, but if you give me that situation again with that part of the lineup coming up, I'll do the same thing.
Could Zaid have started the 8th inning? Does that help?
When you look at the stress of him getting out of the 7th inning, you don't feel comfortable sending him back out there and again asking him to go get out Cabrera, Victor Martinez, J.D. Martinez, Torrey Hunter, when again you have Chad Qualls available and ready to go.
How was the bullpen? Was there anyone down?
Everybody that pitched was the only guys that were available. The rest of the guys were down.
Would there be any consideration to having Qualls go too?
Not at this stage, especially the fact that he pitched last night. I wouldn't ask him to go too after throwing last night's game.
Is that a personal comfort thing with him? It's kind of, certain pitchers are good with that and others don't.
Well, Chad Qualls been pitching a long time, and you look at his age, his health. There's nothing wrong with it, but at this stage of the season, I wouldn't use that as an option, considering the fact that he pitched last night, and ask him to come back and go 2 innings today. I don't think that would be fair to Chad.
You had Downs warming. Was he not available to come in?
That was actually more to try to keep Avila and Kelly on the bench. Avila did hit, and Kelly never ended up pinch hitting.
With Dallas being a late scratch, can you talk a little bit about today's performance by Brett Oberholzer?
Obi did a great job. Did a great job attacking the strike zone, and to be able to give us what he gave us against that lineup was tremendous. He did a good job of using his secondary pitches as well, and kept us right there in a position to win the ball game.
Remember one time you talked about being an in-the-moment kind of a guy. You've got 35 wins right now. You didn't do that until July 26th of last year. Did you do any comparing as far as where you're at 2013 versus where you're at now?
I don't even have enough mental capacity to look back that far or try to do any type of comparables. I show up each and every day with one thought process: how can we beat the team across from us?
So were y'all watching Obi's pitch count or anything for him to come out when he did?
No, we was not. You look at what Obi was able to give us, and again, you get to that point, you're looking at the 4th time around in the lineup, and again, you have Zaid available. We felt like we had taken him, to the limit in which we wanted to take him, and Josh Zaid came in and did a good job and kept the game right there.
How about the job done by Alex Presley today? It seemed like he came with a lot of big hits.
Presley's done a tremendous job. I said, he's been big all year. Anytime you have, a guy who can play all 3 outfield positions, he's left-handed. It's unfortunate that Dexter has been out of the lineup the last couple of days, but again, you look at what Presley's been able to do. He stepped in and he's filled the void and he's given us a shot in the arm.
You have a couple of relievers down today. When you made the move to bring up Oberholzer, was there a consideration for optioning a position player perhaps, or instead of lessening the bullpen by taking Buchanan away?
No, there was no thought process of taking any of our position players.
Is there need to be urgency for Jerome to kind of right the ship?
Well, I think all of us play for our job every day. This is Major League Baseball, and it's a performance-based and driven business, and everybody plays for their job each and every day.
Bill, can you talk a little bit about the catch that Hose made, 7th inning?
That's again a game-changing catch, and it's good to see plays like that made are momentum builders. And again, LJ laid out, gave it everything he had, and at that point you actually felt pretty good. The fact that A, you were able to get out of that jam, and B, you had Qualls coming in to pitch to the heart of their lineup.
Hey, guys.